Hello friends, in previous lecture we have studied structural formula, electron dot formula, then condensed formula and bond line formula of some alkanes. Then in today's lecture, here some examples, remaining examples are we see here in your textbook. The table number is given, that is 14.1 table number, and you have to complete this table. There are some blank spaces. There are 4 columns. In first column dash formula, second column is condensed formula A, condensed formula B, third column, and last column is a bond line formula or zigzag formula. So this is exercise for your homework. I will take here one more example, and that example is butane. So question will be asked on this point, that is write structural formula and bond line formula. Structural formula and bond line formula of. Your first example, take N-butane. So you already studied alkanes, name of alkanes from methane to decane. So here butane is 4th number alkane. Its molecular formula is C4H10. So for this example, you have to draw the first structural formula, and then from structural formula you write its bond line formula. So here N means normal. Normal means butane containing 4 carbon atoms. All these carbon atoms are in a continuous chain. There is no any branch chain. That compound is called as a normal compound, because in butane there are 2 isomers. Here second isomer is isobutane. Second isomer is isobutane, but its molecular formula is same, C4H10. What is isomers? The compounds having same molecular formula, C4H10, C4H10, but their structures are different. Our structural formula is different. Then these compounds are called as the isomers of each other. So first we consider this N-butane and draw the structural formula. In case of N-butane, means normal butane, first write 4 carbon atoms in a continuous chain. So there is a carbon-carbon single bond, because this is alkane containing carbon-carbon single bond. Then satisfy the valency of carbon by writing hydrogens. So there is one bond. So 3 hydrogen atoms are bonded with this first carbon. Second carbon, there are 2 bonds. So remaining 2 valencies are satisfied by 2 hydrogen atoms. Third carbon also 2 hydrogen atoms are attached. This last carbon 1 bond, therefore 3 hydrogens are attached. Because each carbon must be satisfied its valency. Valency means there are 4 covalent bonds from this carbon atom. Because in carbon there are 4 valence electrons, and these 4 valence electron forms 4 covalent bonds with other atom. Your other atom is a hydrogen containing 1 electron. The sharing between these 2 atoms, electrons takes place, and there is a formation of a covalent bond. So this type of a structure, it is a structural formula for N-butane. Then this is your first structural formula. Then you have to draw the bond line formula. So before writing bond line formula, you write in a condensed form. That is, take hydrogen atoms together, CH3, then single bond CH2, then single bond CH2, then single bond CH3. So this is condensed formula. Because here hydrogens are condensed, only carbon-carbon bonds are here written. Then condensed formula also written in second type, that is these two identical groups. Take together CH2 twice CH3. So there is no any bond written in this formula. This is also condensed formula. In this formula, hydrogen atoms are taken together for each carbon atom, but here carbon-carbon bond is shown. From this structure, we can draw the bond line formula. So if these are the two condensed formulas, then last one is a bond line formula. So how to write the bond line formula? We number this carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4. So at terminals, means carbon number 1 and 4, methyl groups are present, and at the middle CH2 groups are present. So we start from this point. So this is first carbon, then second carbon, here intersection takes place, then third carbon, and this is a fourth carbon. The number here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this bond line formula is a zigzag formula. So we have to draw in this manner. That is first carbon, second. Then here intersection, second, third. Here again intersection, third and fourth. So this structure, it is called as a bond line formula for N-butane. Okay. Then from this N-butane, you have to draw second isomer, that is isobutane. So first you draw the structural formula of isobutane. So isobutane means, again there are 4 carbon atoms, but one carbon is present in a branch. That is at carbon number 2, there is a branching takes place. This is a branched chain alkane, this is a straight chain alkane. So second carbon is a branch present, then write the hydrogen. So this carbon 1 bond, so this is attached to 3 hydrogen atoms. So this middle carbon having 3 bonds. So how many hydrogen atoms are attached here? Only one hydrogen atom is attached here. Because valency of carbon is 4, it is satisfied by 4 covalent bonds. Then this last carbon having only one bond, so it carries again 3 bonds attached to hydrogen. Then this branched chain carbon, it is also bonded with only one carbon, that is one bond. Remaining bonds are due to hydrogen. So this structure, it is a structural formula for isobutane. So from this structural formula, you draw similarly condensed formula. So how to write the condensed formula? These hydrogen atoms are grouped together, then it becomes CH3. This is CH. Then branch chain is also CH3. 3 hydrogen atom. Last carbon CH3. So this is a condensed formula of isobutane. So this can be also simplified as 1, 2, 3. 3 methyl groups are attached to this central carbon atoms. So you can also write this in simplified form. That is CH3 thrice CH. Without showing any bond, we can write also this condensed formula. But from this formula, we have to easy to draw the bond line formula. So how to write the bond line formula for isobutane? So there are 3 carbon atoms are in a continuous chain. So first you write 3 carbon atoms. So start from this point. This is first carbon, second and third carbon. 1, 2 and 3. So this is carbon number 1, 2 and carbon number 3. Then at carbon number 2 there is a methyl group, that is branch chain. So we will show here methyl group at carbon number 2. So this structure, it is a bond line formula for isobutane. So these are the two structures, N-butane and isobutane. Their structural formulas are different. Then condensed formula also different. Bond line formula is also different. Then we take another example of alkenes. How to draw bond line formula and structural formula for alkenes. In alkenes, first you take example of propene. ENE means alkene. What is the molecular formula? C3H6. So first you write the structural formula. There are 3 carbon atoms. Number carbon atoms 1, 2, 3. So alkene containing carbon-carbon double bond. You write here one double bond, then single bond. You write double bond here as well as also here. Then write the hydrogen atoms. So here 2 bonds are there. Therefore 2 hydrogen atoms are attached to carbon number 1. So this second carbon atom attached to 3 bonds. So therefore here only 1 hydrogen atom is attached. And last carbon atom, that is carbon number 3, there is only 1 bond. Therefore there are 3 hydrogen atoms are attached. So this is structural formula for propene. So from this structural formula, you write here condensed formula. Here CH2 group, then CH group. Here double bond is present, and this is CH3. This is carbon number 1, 2, and 3. CH2 double bond CH and CH3. So from this you write the bond line formula. This is structural formula. Then from this formula you write here a bond line formula. There are 3 carbon atoms. You start from here. This is first carbon, then second, and this is third carbon atom. But in between these 2 carbon atoms, double bond is present. So you write here a double bond. So this is bond line formula for propene. 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. Carbon number 1 and 2, there is a double bond, 1 and 2 double bond. So this is a bond line formula for propene. Then take another example, but1ene. So this is isomer of butene. In butene, double bond present in between carbon number 1 and 2. So write here structure. There are 4 carbon atoms. Butene means 4 carbon atoms. Then number of carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in between carbon number 1 and 2 there is a double bond. Here but1. 1 means double bond starts from carbon number 1. Then remaining single bonds. Then satisfy the valency of this carbon. Here 2 bonds. Therefore only 2 hydrogen atoms are attached to first carbon. Second carbon there are 3 bonds. So therefore only 1 hydrogen atom attached to second carbon. Here carbon number 3, there are 2 bonds. This one and this one. So here 2 bonds with hydrogen atoms. Last carbon only 1 bond. Therefore here 3 hydrogen atoms attached to this carbon atom. That is carbon number 4. So this is structural formula for but1ene. Structural formula. Then you write in a condensed form. Only hydrogens are combined. The first carbon, that is CH2. Here again double bond, CH, single bond, CH2, and last carbon attached to 3 carbon hydrogen atoms. So this is a condensed form of but1ene. Then from this structure you write here a bond line formula. Bond line formula write in this manner, zigzag manner. You write 4 carbon atoms are there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this start line from this point. First carbon, this is second, third and fourth. First, second, third and fourth. 4 carbon atoms are there. But in between carbon number 1 and 2 there is a double bond. Here double bond is present, 3 and 4. So this is a bond line structure of but1ene. This is for propene, this is for but1ene. Then one more example, pentene. Third example, pent2ene. Here pent means how many carbon atoms are there? 5 carbon atoms. And at carbon number 2, double bond is start, that is in between 2 and 3. So you first write 5 carbon atoms, 3, 4 and 5. Number the carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Pent 2 means carbon number 2 and 3, there is a double bond. Then write single bonds in between remaining carbon atoms. Here only one bond is attached to carbon, therefore 3 hydrogen atoms attached to carbon number 1. Then carbon number 2, there are 3 bonds. So only one hydrogen atom attached to carbon number 2. In case of third carbon, there are 3 bonds, therefore here also one hydrogen atom is attached. Carbon number 4, there are 2 bonds. So therefore remaining 2 valencies are satisfied by 2 hydrogen atoms. Carbon number 5 single bond. So there are 3 bonds or 3 hydrogen atoms are attached to carbon number 5. So this structure is structural formula. Structural formula for Pent2ENE. From this structure you write here condensed formula. Condensed formula, that is hydrogens are grouped together at carbon number 1 3 hydrogens CH3 single bond CH double bond CH single bond CH2 and last carbon CH3 1 2 3 4 and 5. So from this structure you can draw bond line structure or bond line formula for Pent2ENE. So there are total 5 carbon atoms. You start here, this is first carbon, second, third, fourth and fifth. The carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. At carbon number 1 and 5, methyl groups are present. Means methyl groups always present at terminal of this bond line. Or in any structure, if there is a single bond, then that carbon atoms attached to 3 hydrogen atoms. So in this structure, carbon number 2 and 3 double bond is present. So you show here double bond at carbon number 2 and 3. So this is bond line formula for Pent2ENE. Pent2ENE, 5 carbon atoms, in between carbon number 2 and 3 there is a double bond. Then one more example, that is cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. Here hexane means C6, 6 carbon atoms are there. But cyclo means cyclic structure. So first you write here structural formula, that is CH2 group present at, first you write here carbon atoms. 6 carbon atoms. Single bond means here 2 hydrogen atoms are attached because valency of carbon is 4. Similarly, this carbon also attached to 2 hydrogen atoms. This carbon also attached to 2 hydrogen atoms. CH2, CH2 and CH2. And this last carbon also attached to 2 hydrogen atoms. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is structure of cyclohexane. Its molecular formula, there are 6 carbon atoms. Each carbon bonded with 2 hydrogen atoms, means hydrogen atoms are 12. C6 and H12. It is a molecular formula of cyclohexane. So this is structural formula. So from this structural formula, we have to draw here bond line formula. Or first you write here condensed formula. Condensed formula. So first write carbon atoms. Then hydrogens are CH2, 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 CH2 and CH2. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is condensed formula. So from this condensed formula, draw its bond line structure. Bond line formula is In bond line formula, carbon and hydrogen atoms are not shown. So here hexagonal ring containing carbon-carbon single bonds only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So at each corner, 2 hydrogen atoms are present. Means here CH2, 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 CH2 and CH2. So this is bond line formula for cyclohexane. Bond line formula for cyclohexane. So ring structure compounds are also shown by bond line formula. Then you know the structure of benzene. Last example, that is benzene. Molecular formula is C6H6. Means there is alternate double bond present in benzene. So its structure is 6 carbon atoms, hexagonal ring. At each carbon there is only 1 hydrogen atom, because there is an alternate double bond present in benzene ring. So from each carbon there are 4 bonds. So therefore only 1 hydrogen atom attached to each carbon atom. So this is structural formula for benzene. So from this structural formula, to draw here condensed formula, that is CH, 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 CH and CH, and again alternate double bond. So from this structure you draw bond line formula. So in bond line formula, carbon hydrogens are not written. So bond line structure is again hexagonal ring. But here hexagonal ring is a cyclohexane. There is only single bonds. But in case of benzene, alternate double bonds. So here double bond, then single, here double bond, single bond and double bond. So this is bond line formula for benzene. So these are some examples of bond line formula and structural formula, or how to write the structural formula and bond line formula of organic compounds, that is hydrocarbons. So in next lecture we have to study the 4 more different formulas. These are Wedge formula, then Fischer's projection formula, Newman's formula and Sauer's formula. Thank you.